here's what's about to go on. Really, I took a break from YouTube. I'm talking about how I went hard on YouTube for 12 months. I'm talking about how taking action was one of the best things I could have ever done. And like, this is a video you want to watch if you just need some motivation about your YouTube journey, if you just need some just different perspectives about going on a YouTube journey. This video will offer perspective, and it will offer you a push in the direction to do it if you haven't done it yet, and to continue to do it if you have gotten started with your YouTube journey. So my name is Nala Wright. Please check the description box for anything you might need. I have things for you down there, and let's get into it. So November 7th, 2023 is when I decided that I'm going to be consistent on this YouTube channel. So November 7th, 2024 marked 1 year of being consistent on YouTube. Lo and behold, the last 2 weeks of, coming up on this 1 year milestone for me, I ended up taking a break from YouTube for a handful of reasons, but primarily because I just had other projects that I needed to focus on, which kind of is the grounds for this video, the foundation for this video right here, because being consistent for 12 months, I'm way different. Like I am a way different content creator. How I want to approach this going forward has changed as a result of what has gone on within these past 12 months. When I first started this channel, I was hungry to be monetized, and I was just in this, like, by any means necessary, I am going to create content. I'm going to get these videos up. I'm going to attack this learning curve of YouTube head on, and I'm going to go at this with the goal of being monetized, but also the bigger goal of mine was that I need to make creating YouTube videos second nature. I need to be able to do it without batting an eyelash. I need to have that skill set be automatic, because when I first started, I was easily daunted by talking to the camera. It would take me forever to look for music for my videos. I wasted my time on doing things for these videos that didn't really matter. And, I just basically didn't have my footing when it comes to the act of creating YouTube videos. Then when it comes to finding ideas, executing ideas, there's so much involved with the video creation process that I needed to build my muscles in, and that's what I was focused on. So I did that, and I would say by the midpoint, I ended up getting monetized in less than 6 months. I don't know all the dates and everything like that, and it's documented on my channel if you even care to see that journey. But from that November 7th date, I got monetized in less than 6 months. So I believe somewhere around there. So yeah, we get monetized, and then it's like, all right, we're here, we've done this, I wanted to do this, and I have my own thoughts on running that race, because getting some shape of money from YouTube is nice. Getting paid for something for the content you make is nice, but it's like, if you're not hitting these huge numbers in terms of viewership, that AdSense money is not even, it's just really nothing to be like, oh shit about, So, but it's nice. I'm not going to take that away. That's something that I wanted. And ultimately, while I'm a content creator, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. I've been an entrepreneur seriously for 5 years. My business is 5 years old at this point, and I wanted to do YouTube the second time around to really support my business and be a tool for building my business. essentially my YouTube channel is my primary marketing platform. And without getting into too many ways on like how one uses YouTube to market their business, for the first 8 to 9 months, I just focused on, like I said, making the video process second nature to me. And also, I focus on just building my audience, just being in the content only mind of things. Like, that's all I focused on. But as time had went on, I just was like, okay, I got to get to the business side of YouTube, of my YouTube channel. And that's when I really started to feel a different type of pressure. There's pressure that comes with just focusing on the content itself. But when I wanted to focus on my business and the content, things got real. What I mean is, during the day, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I watch my almost 2-year-old daughter. I'm with her. I got a family. Like, I'm not just, I don't have just like only the responsibilities of making my dreams come true. I have house, family, kid type things that I have to concern myself with on top of making my dreams come true. So it's like, when I added in the business portion, there's so many things that I had to do. My to-do list was very, very long. And all while trying to continue to upload on YouTube. I'm going to be vague because I just feel like I have a lot of ground to cover. But I was trying to do my YouTube channel and my business at the same time. Let's just fast forward to why I haven't uploaded a video in 4 weeks. One of my biggest projects that turned into a bigger project than I could have even ever imagined was my first ever digital product. And, between client work, content work, and trying to finish that, those are all 3 very demanding things of my time and my energy. And I'm like, I'm not going to be able to complete my first digital product and be a mom. I can't do everything. I can have everything, but not all at once. So I told myself, like, I'm not uploading a video until I finish that. And I didn't expect it to take another 4 weeks, but I just gave myself the time that I needed. I did not plan to take any type of break until the very end of this year. And something within me just listened, just tuned into how I was feeling and really where God was pushing me to say, like, take a break. And also at the end of the first week on my break, I was watching a YouTube video, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, creators have a fear of not taking a break ever from YouTube. And he was like, take that 2-week break and everything will be fine. So that's what kind of pushed me to be like, okay, you did a week, do another week. And then, we added another 2 weeks on top of it. And during the time, I'm like, this project is very important to me. And I also focus my time on other things outside of my business, outside of content, just outside of like my career goals, and really tapped back into my other identities outside of being an entrepreneur, outside of being a content creator. Because for the 12 months, I really dedicated myself to this thing, committed myself to this thing. And it's really like I had tunnel vision. Many things in my life or other areas of my life did get deprioritized. And so on my break, it's like all of that came to surface, not in a bad way, but it's just like, wow, there's this, there's that I want to exist in. I want to exist in these other identities of myself outside of those other two things that I've just been going super hard with, like hard. And the rate at which I was moving, especially during these later 3 months of the whole 12-month thing, like I knew that wasn't sustainable, and I wasn't trying to make it sustainable. I knew it wasn't sustainable, and I wasn't going to continue to move like that. But it was like, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm just going to give my 110%. So I relaunched my business, and I finished the digital product. It's called Personal Brand Guide for YouTube. I had put it on pre-ordered. I will, in a separate video, I plan to really share my process for creating my first digital product and my ebook. Oh, I'm like at a loss for words, because it's just like, whoa, I bit off a lot when it came to that. Something that I thought was a little bit more simple ended up being far more complex in terms of the process of creation and bringing it to life, like bringing the vision that I've had for it to life. So it's done. You can purchase it in the description box. You can just check it out. You're like, okay, what have you been working on? And yeah, I'm very proud that I have it finished. The people that pre-ordered it, a part of being part of that pre-order is they get a physical copy. I already emailed them. I told them I don't know when I'm going to be able, I don't have all those details planned out yet, like when I'm going to do it, send it out. When I had the idea for that, shit just seemed way more simple. And I have a vision in my head, right? And when things when things weren't going to take the time that I thought, it's like, all right, Nala, then just let this play out the way that you envision it. There's no need to rush necessarily. Get it done and let things play out the way you see it in your mind. So that's kind of what I'm listening to and what I'm doing. But yeah, like now that I have that, I have a digital product. And something that I am very proud of. It's 64-page book. This is a whole book. Like, it's a whole book that I've written and I've made. And I'm just so happy that it's done. And now I can learn how to sell it and get it in people's hands. So, yes, I can be happy about that. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to focus on that. And I wanted to like get out of this unsustainable pattern that I was in when it came to work life and mom life and or just life in general. I just wanted to get out of that pattern. I wanted to I'm doing a hand motion right now, and that's how I can describe it. I really just wanted to go inward, reflect, and reaching that milestone of being consistent for 12 months. I took a break at the very end of it. I'm very okay with that. I really have uploaded a video every week essentially for 52 weeks, and that's no small feat. I did reflect on that. I did reflect on how I feel, but really I'm about to embark on a new chapter of my channel and my personal brand and what I want to do. These 12 months of being consistent has brought me what it's brought me, which I'm grateful for. And I feel like where I'm at right now, I have just clarity on how to build upon it, It's like wouldn't we all love it if we say, let's commit to this for 12 months and we end up with a YouTube play button at the end of it. We have 100K subscribers. We hit every single goal and then some that we may want out of our YouTube channel. But I think where I'm at is where I need to be. And I just have things to figure out. Like, I don't have all the answers. Like, I'm not in a space where I don't want to do YouTube. I just really have to refresh my content strategy and really get into business strategy. And I am in a transition. I'm transitioning from just being someone who has dreamed of being on YouTube and has kind of, in a sense, knew I wanted to use it to support my business, but also got caught up in the content creator side of things. I have to, going forward, move as a creator entrepreneur. This is a term that is fairly new, and it really combines that content creator piece and that entrepreneur piece, that business owner, CEO piece of things. Content creation, I believe, is like the main vehicle I'm taking to get my business on the map, get my business out there, to grow a successful business. That is my biggest priority going forward. And I need to see what does content strategy look like when I have that in mind. I already have some ideas. It involves just being more specific. Like, my channel right now is about personal branding and YouTube strategy for content creators and other entrepreneurs, but that's pretty vague. And I have a more specific person that I want to speak to going forward, within those groups that I just described. So yeah, like, I have some work to do, but I'm ready to come back, and I'm ready to figure this shit out. Like, I have things to figure out. I can't even tell you, like, I really have to sit down and do some strategizing for my YouTube channel. I don't know what things will look like necessarily. All I do know, though, is I am going to continue to teach and give value and share what I know and help people on their YouTube journeys, because that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I want to be known for right now. That's what I want to do. I really strongly care about helping people craft their personal brands, but we just going to get a bit more specific and a bit more tailored. Like, that's what I plan for, at least. So I'm not worried about this whole break that I took. I'm grateful for it. I really am. It's just like, it's what I needed. And I'm also not worried about going forward. And if you're curious, right, I thought I was about to be done. One video idea I had was like, I neglected my channel for a week, and this is what happened. Well, I neglected my YouTube channel for 4 weeks, and this is what happened. It's funny because I still got views on my videos, right? But man, how can I put this to you? This break really showed me, especially because I'm a new channel, right? This may be different for creators with 3+ years of content on their channel, but I'm a newer creator, so I really only had like 12 months or so of content, and I had a lot of it, so I'm still getting views. But YouTube is a platform where it's like, you have to show up to really reap the benefits. You know, it's cool that I didn't have to post no content. It's not like I got 0 views, but my subscribership did not necessarily grow. Basically, it did not grow during this time. And yeah, like, it's you I'm not in a place where I can neglect my channel and expect the goodness to still flow down onto me. Like, you gotta put in the work week in and week out for the most part. That's what this like showed me. Like, basically no new subscribers, not that many comments, like very low engagement. Views Yes, engagement low. And I'm not surprised. I can't be surprised. There's no way that I can be surprised about that. No. So, yeah, just show me like I have to build a content system for myself that is sustainable. This has always been something I needed to do, but now that I have over a year of experience of taking action, I can make a better plan for myself to move forward. And that's my whole point. Like if you got to this video, you got to take action in order to really build something from your YouTube channel. You can only plan so much. You can only be in chill mode and be like, oh, I'll get to it. Like, get to it. Give yourself, I did a season. My season ended up being 12 months, but you need a season of where you're going hard and you're really giving your all to YouTube. I believe that. I believe it. I believe it. I believe you really need to give your all to YouTube for a particular season, then pull back the reins, make some changes, and continue to go in again. Like, maybe I'll do another video getting into like, all right, I relaunched my business. How did that go? How is it going for me really trying to truly transition from just having my content creator hat to having my CEO hat on as well? You know, I can maybe get into all of that, but the fact of the matter is all of us who are really trying to use YouTube to create the lives that we want, like we're trying to use it as a tool because it's a tool at the end of the day. You gotta put that action in. Like, and I did it and I'm reaping rewards from it. Is it necessarily the type of monetary rewards I want to see? No, but I've made money, you know? I've made money online. I've made money. I get to still be with my daughter every single day. I don't have to go in anywhere and I can make money from my laptop. It's not over here, but we can use the iPad as an example. We can use the phone as the example. I could sit and I could be wherever and I can make content and I can make money. We just got to increase that. But because I took action, I know how to maybe approach things differently. What I want to do different. It's like if you're not doing anything, how can you have anything to work from? How can you have a foundation to even manipulate and change and really make work for you? So that's why I'm really excited going into this new year, because I have a lot of data. And yeah, like action was one of the best decisions I could have made for myself. Sacrificed a lot. I did. But it's all worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it for sure. And I feel so good to be back on the camera, and I'm back. I'm really back on YouTube. It's really, that's it. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting me. I feel supported. I'm so excited to continue to grow my community and my audience and really continue to be of service. Like, no, I don't know how shit is going to look going forward necessarily. Still YouTube strategy and personal branding, but things are going to switch up a little bit, but I'm going to continue to be of service. And that's what I know. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.